USOIL computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
unmute this. All right, what up, people? What up? What up? Welcome back. Oh fuck. Let me just move this here. Welcome back to another live stream. Let me just move this over here. Let me see who we got in the chat. See any people we got in here. 11 people. Where is everyone today? Everyone's sleeping on the Asian session. Alright. Cool. Alright, let me just let everyone know that we are live. Let's see what news we got coming up today as well. Let me have a look here. I'm jumping on a little bit early, probably a bit too early. Ooh, Australian dollar unemployment claims today. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, we got a pretty big day for the US dollar. We had FOMC meeting minutes last night, so gold has seen a pretty big breakout towards the end of the US session, which was beautiful to finally see some volume and finally see gold breaking out of this range. This is why we may see some good volume here today on gold in the Asian session. Let me just see how that daily closed. Yeah, daily closed pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. Yeah, very, very, very bearish close on gold. This is looking good. This is looking real good. So where's that daily open? Up there. Alright, let me let the Zoom guys in. But yeah, I haven't actually really taken any real trades this week, guys. So if we get some volume today, hopefully we can kickstart our week. Take some trades live with you guys. Hopefully we get some volume and some nice pushes. Let's go, brother. Yeah, broken gold in the last hour was insane. Yeah, huge push, man. Huge push towards the... Where was the New York Open? Yeah, so what, 2 hours after New York Open, gold dropped like 130 ticks, which is huge. Very, very big, which is an amazing push. I personally don't trade that late. Being here in Australia, it's like 1 to 2 a.m. for me. It's way too late, but that was a lovely, lovely push. Yeah, it was more than 100 ticks. Yeah, so was moved like... What? It moved... How much did it drop here? Yeah, almost like over 80 tick drop in, yeah, literally like 2 hours, which is beautiful. So some great volume yesterday, but it's also nice to see gold actually breaking out this range. Let's fucking go. So Will, what up, man? Dane, what's going on? The boys are joining. I'll wait a few more minutes here. I'll let a few more people join in before we start breaking down the charts. But yeah, gold could be looking nice for this Asian session. I wasn't going to jump on if we were still in this range, but when I fired up the laptop this morning and saw that we were finally breaking out, I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's get some Asia Bank today. Yeah, see if we get some Asia Bank. I'm just going to delete all my analysis and we can start fresh in a second. How long we got? We got 5 more minutes, so wait for a few more people to join, and then we'll start getting everything going. Where's my water? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to grab some water. Just fucking stand up for a bit. go. There we go. There we go. What time is it? It's 9:56. Almost 8 p.m. New York time, almost 1 a.m. London time, and almost 9 a.m. Tokyo time. So we'll get started in about 5 minutes here, about 4 minutes. If you guys want to ask over any questions in the meantime, feel free. Feel free. Also, guys, Top Step is back up and running again, which is amazing. Very, very nice to see Top Step back up and running again. Share my screen here. Cool. Hello, Miguel. What up, man? What up? What up? What's going on? How many people? We've got 20 people joining. Come on, a few more people joining in, and we'll start breaking everything down here. I want to start breaking it down, and more people join, and they ask me to do the same thing again. So we're just gonna wait a second. I usually don't jump on until 10, but I just started a little bit early because I was here anyway. Let me get the coffee going. Beautiful. Just change this. But yeah, how's everyone? YouTube, how you guys finding August so far? You guys got a profitable month? Finding it slow? If you've never traded August before, it'd be interested to see how you guys are actually finding it. Let me just see the journal. It's going okay for me personally. I've had some good trades, but it's been a little bit quiet on my my latest Top Step account. Haven't been here for a couple of days. Any nice moves over the past couple of days? Well, you've had a good opportunity to take some time off, because no, this has been absolutely nothing. I haven't taken a single trade on stream this week because there's been no volume. But hopefully now gold's broken out this range, we can see something today. Choppy August, yeah, very, very choppy, man. Nearly funded. Good job, good job. That's what we like to hear. Stay patient with it. Don't force too much in August. If you become funded in August, amazing. Wait for September. Or if you're very close to becoming funded, wait for that September to Christmas volume time. Tuning in from the 9 to 5 today, good man on that grind. I'd love to see it, man. Love to see it. Nothing wrong with that 9 to 5 grind. Alright, let's start breaking down the charts here, guys. Guys, drop a little like to the stream. As soon as we hit 10 likes, I'll start breaking everything down. Let me just make sure that we're up and running here. Yeah, cool. Hi Joe, what's up, man? What up, what up? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. Alright guys, so let me just get this out of the way. Cool. Alright, let's just have a look at the bigger picture here on gold. Let's have a look at this daily close on gold. It's very, very bearish, and it's about to flip bearish soon as well. So yesterday has finally closed back below this huge support, which has been in play since, you know, back in January. We broke back above it here in March. We respected it here in June, and now we've actually closed below it. So this is a very, very big level on gold. This closure below here is huge. You guys can see all the way back here. Look at this. Back in May last year, you know, April, March, you know, all the way back into March, all the way back into here, February. So yeah, this is a big, big level. Big, big level. Look at that. You get a lot of manipulation around here. Look at that. Huge support. Okay. So gold is trading back below 1900, which is big for gold. So as long as we trade back below 1900, we could be creating this top wick in the Asian session to have this continuation back down lower. And if I do get some shorts, you know, I'll be looking to short gold back down into kind of this daily support and resistance down here as well. So from where we're currently sitting, Another potential 100 tick move down, which is very nice. What we want to see. Let's have a look at this 4 hour. 4 hour is also closed very, very bearish. We're creating a top wick here. If you can see this 4 hour flip bearish, you could also see, you know, another drive, something like this. I think we can come up and just retest a little bit more, give more of a top wick in this Asian session, and then as soon as we do, amazing, we can see that roll over. Let's go down to the hourly here, see what's going on. So we've had this lovely pushback down. You know, see this. This is what we were talking about the other day. Before gold has that continuation, what do we always do? We always come up, we grab a previous high, and then we flip back bearish. So we've grabbed some previous hourly highs, and then we had that continuation back down, which was lovely. So, you know, we may see gold come back up and maybe retest these levels a little bit more before having this pushback lower. If we could see a pull back up into there before the daily flips bearish, then amazing, that'd be really nice. Well, the daily might already be starting to flip. So where's the... So this is the low of the day, where as soon as we start to break this, it's going to be starting to push down bearish. Let's go down to the 15. 15. So 15's had this little push up, coming back down. So this is the daily flip on gold. So 15, yeah, 15 could probably pull back up into maybe like here before a potential push lower. Or if we start closing below this support, then basically we can just look for the sells. Let me just go back to the 15 chart here on the futures. So let's do our levels. So we're coming into that 15 support. We got big 15 resistance, like we were talking about, all the way back up here, which is quite far away as well. So you know, if you get longs into that, then also could be nice. No top wick in this current 15. That's also a 50 pip drive, which is beautiful. We've also found some pretty key resistance here as well. See that support broke resistance, came all the way back up for the retest, resistance again, and now kind of having a little dip lower. How many ticks is this range? This is 23. Very nice. I'll trade 23 tick range. On the 30 on gold. So previous 30, it's gone to the hourly because we just had that hourly close. So hourly has, you know, pushed back down, coming back up, re-grabbed the previous highs, now pushing back down. But there's no real top wick on this this current hourly, so I think this can pull back up a little bit more first. I don't really want to jump in this first push of this Asia start. So it'll be interesting to see how we're going to push here in a second. 15, yeah, so 30 is also within this little range. So we kind of got this little support here, and then we've also got that little level there as well. You know, and then if we do start to break out of that, amazing, you could see it push all the way back up. I'm just looking at this wick here, looks pretty interesting. We could look for it to push all the way back up into there, and then potentially come and, you know, grab that previous high there. So we've got some pretty nice levels on gold today. We've got much cleaner ranges to try and trade, which is great. So that's a 30. We've got the 30 going. Let's just make this a little bit bigger. You know, if the 30 or 15, you know, does close below here, you know, you can see this push down, because this is already, if you look at this on the currency chart, if we start to flip bearish on that daily, this could be a huge top wick retesting all this level to just continue to have that bearish momentum right now, which would be huge. And you see it drive all the way back down into there. So from, you know, from the daily flip, again, 60 pips. Whether we get that in Asia, we'll see. But it looks like a pretty nice opportunity to continue this very, very big selling. So the kind of levels we're going to be watching. We'll see if that 15 can close below. Like I say, there's no top wick on this 15, so I'll be surprised if we do close below here and continue pushing down. But it is gold, and gold can do whatever it wants, as we know. So let's do some 5-minute levels. 5-minute, what you got going on here? Kind of got this, like this. Do fake out, support, break above, retest. As long as we don't grab this low, you may get a retest up into here before having that little drive, which would be, yeah, almost 10 pips. So let's see if gold can have a little pullback here, back up into here, before wicking out this 5-minute low. I would consider some sells here. Let's see. You think Top Step has better rules than Apex? Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. On Apex, the drawdown rules to me just make no sense. It's so confusing. It's so confusing. Yeah, I prefer Top Step. You know, maybe I'll give Apex a go at some point, but until I max out Top Step, no, I'm sticking with Top Step for now. I had a look into Apex. Some of the guys in the community started to have a look into Apex, but they just really didn't like the drawdown rules. It's some nice little volume here. Gold has a much nicer range today compared to how we've jumped on all week. This price action already is looking pretty nice. So hopefully we can get some nice little plays today. And if we can pull up into here, I think we're just going to grab that low though. But if we can pull up into here, you know, you have stops at like 6 pips. You know, shorten it down into them lows. You got 10, and if that 15 breaks, you could see it drive much lower. Let's see. Which levels we wait, bro? I'm not too sure what you mean, man. Just watching these levels here. We get closures below these in a second, but I would rather be short before we get that closure because I could short into the closure. So I just want to see. What's this? I want to see how this is going to close. Ideally, this can give us a little pullback before grabbing this 5-minute low to have that continuation back down. But let's see. Let's see. It's looking like it might do as well. Probably maybe even consider, it's quite aggressive, maybe even here. You know, you may not get the pullback all over here, but even from here, if you can get a nice top wick into there without grabbing this 5-minute low, then you could be shorting gold into that daily flip, which is that level down here. So if you take a look at gold right now on the daily, before you know it, this is a huge top wick before flipping bearish, and this will look like exactly like this. You get that huge top wick, completely flips bearish. Big top wick could completely flip bearish. So I'd rather short it before that comes in. But I would like to see that 5-minute just creep up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just to give us a short where it kind of makes sense. It'd be a very quick early short, but if we do get it, it'd be beautiful. So we got 15 more seconds to this 5 is going to close, and then we're going to be covered into the last 5 of the 15. So ideally, this 5 kind of closes a bit doji, and then the next 5 just instantly pushes up, and then we can short here, and then that can flip bearish to that continuation back down, and then, you know, you'll obviously get that nice little retest here, and then boom, break lower. Before this pushed down, where did we grab on the currency chart? No. Oh, we kind of did actually. So I was just looking at this 30-minute high, because on the futures chart, this 30-minute high didn't get grabbed, but I've already seen here on the currency chart it actually did. So you've already wicked out that previous high, and you've had that push lower. So that's pretty key. So we pushed up. I needed to push up a little bit more than that. That 5 minutes is open and has created that top wick. You know, all of this is... Ooh, go on, Goldie. Give us that little push. Is it going to break the lows from here? See, the futures is already breaking these 5-minute lows here. I'm just looking on the Top Step account here. The futures are... These lows are already getting grabbed here. But they haven't yet on the currency. So it did just come up, create that top wick, and now starting to flip bearish. That top wick happens way too quick to be able to short that though. But it's good though, so we're seeing some volume. We're seeing some volume around this level. Like I say, as long as we don't grab these lows, then at any point, as soon as you retest, amazing. That's when we can be looking for these shorts. This is the last 5 of this 15 as well, and this 15 is looking to close pretty bearish. Hopefully it gives us this nice closure out of this little minor support there, and then we can see that have that continuation. Ideally. Let's see. Only trade of top step for time being. Yeah, until I get my. I've been trying to get my personal transferred from previous FX into futures broker for like almost over a month now, and I've been back and forth with Ninja Trader an insane amount of times. So there you go, 15s. So yeah, there you go. So grabbed highs, now it's re-breaking, tapping into that low. So the daily now has a bottom wick. So let's see how this 5 is going to close now. Yeah, I've been trying to get my personal setup on Ninja Trader for literally like almost over a month, just constantly going back and forth. I don't know why it's become such an effort to set up an account with Ninja Trader, but it's been painful. It's honestly been painful. So let's re-grab these highs. Now it's flipping bearish. So let's see if this 15. So that daily has now created that bottom wick, which we needed to create. So you see that now we have that bottom wick. We still haven't grabbed yesterday's low yet, which is okay. But if I was in them shorts, you know, this is the point where you have to be break even. So if we had done this early on, amazing, we could short. But as soon as you tap into this level, you wick it out, and now it's already pushing higher. So it's very important. Exchange join a bid slash offer better than buy and sell. Yeah, it probably may probably get slightly better, but for me personally, I don't really notice any difference. Some people say it's better, but no. For me, I'm putting in, you know, buy and sell stops. Oh, look at that 15. So 15 just re-grabbed that previous low. We tapped into that daily bottom wick. So the daily's created a bottom wick and now instantly pushing higher. So if you close back above here, then you could be looking for this 30 to have that continuation and flip back up. Let's see how this is going to close. It's, like I said, this is the last 5 of the 15. So if this 5 closed bullish, then that 15 is going to be a huge wick to potentially push higher after grabbing this support again. So it would have taken a break even there if we got that. You know, it would have hit what, only like $700. Not worth securing, but it would have had to be break even. If this 5 minute does close back above this level, amazing. We can look for this 30 to push higher. And how's this hourly starting to look now? Yeah, see, hourly's still respecting this support beautifully, and the hourly could all of a sudden come all the way back up into these levels. So the hourly push on gold could be the potential play depending on how this 5 minutes is going to close. See if this 5 minute closes nice and strong back above here in a second. Then we'll see how this next 15 is going to open. If it instantly pushes down, you know, amazing, you can look to take a long. You got a nice stop loss of like 9 pips for this to drive up into like 20, which is beautiful. How's this 5 minute opening? Oh, very nice. That's quite a nice candle actually. So what would this be? If this can push down a little bit more, stop loss is going to be like 10 pips, which is really nice. If this can have a drive higher and break out this little range, amazing. I'd love to see this just wick down a little bit more and tap into this level. If this can wick down into here, I'm going to have a buy stop here in a second. Push down, I want to see, oh, like this, yeah, beautiful. Alright, cool. I'm going to have a buy stop on the break of this current high. If it re-breaks back below that low, we will close. You guys can probably see my position there. I need to, let me take that off for a second. I don't like having that, it's annoying. Let me just log out of this for a second. Right, there we go. you can see here. Alright, I've just got filled there on Goldie on Top Step at 1922.6. Around 1922, so around here. If the 5 minute at any point closes back below this level, that's how we'll manage. But now I'm going to put in my stop below that previous low now, because if it comes down to re-break that low, we don't want to be in the trade. But if this starts to flip back bullish, you know, soon we'll start to be able to trail as well. Let's see. This 30 is looking nice. I want to see some more volume and this continuation on this current 5 on gold. If all of a sudden this 5 minute, you know, closes back below this level and continues to range, then we'll cut the trade straight away. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But this 30 and hourly could have a really nice drive here. As long as we have volume, this hourly could, you know, all of a sudden, this could be a big bottom wick, start to flip bullish, and we could have a really nice trade here. You know, you'd be playing it back up into these highs, and then potentially, you know, all the way back up into here. So we're risking like about 10 pips, which is good. It's worth our risk. I got a pretty poor fill there actually. So my average position's at 1922.6, so it's like right on that top. So yeah, I got filled there. So it should have been, yeah, too fair, it's like a tick difference. How many contracts? 10 contracts, man. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me share. Yeah. Yeah. 10 contracts. I'd like to see this 5 have that continuation back up. If it starts to stall, you know, I will probably manage risk soon. Even if it comes back down to like these levels, I'll probably cut it at like, you know, minus $600, something like that. I'll be quite aggressive because I want to see volume. I want to see some volume here on Goldie. Let's just wait for this 5 to close. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to have, you know, like stops like super wide like down here, because if this is a nice liquidity low where we've grabbed the lows, then amazing, we shouldn't need to come back down. So if we do re-grab this low, then I think you're going to push down. So for me, having stops here at like, you know, almost call it 10 pips is worth it, and it makes the most sense. And like I say, if this 5 minute closes back below this level, I will cut the trade straight away. So call it 10 pips. My stop loss is going to be, yeah, my stop loss on the futures, for anyone trading futures, is at 1921.5. If this 5 minute, like I say, closes like this in 40 seconds, we'll cut it straight away. I'm not here to hold a trade. It's broken above our level. If it re-breaks back below, then you're just going to see it range for a little bit longer, and I'll probably wait for this 15 to re-break the highs before we enter. But let's see how it's going to close in 30 seconds. It's looking like it's going to close back below here, which is fine. If it does, like I say, we'll cut this almost instantly in a quick little retest. Morning, brother. Joined a bit late. You're all good, man. You probably get a better entry, or you can actually wait for this one. If anyone isn't in this, you know, you can just wait for it to re-break these highs now. But I'm in this. I'm currently... Well, there you go. So that 5 minutes just closed. If we can get a little top wick here, I'm going to look to cut this in a second. Maybe I'm going to be aggressive here. So I'm going to bring my stop loss as soon as this flips back bearish, because I don't want to be in this trade anymore. Let me bring this up a little bit more. I'm trying to get out of this trade now because the 5 minutes broken back below this level. So it's kind of a fake out. So I don't want to be in this trade too much longer, because I think we can actually reflip bearish and just start to range. So yeah, I'm going to... Let me just see. Let me just leave my stop there. If it can give... Because it's now broken back below this level. Broken back below retesting, so it makes no sense to hold longs. I'm just trying to see where I can get out of shorts. Let me just let me leave my stop there. We're risking like, so I have my stop. So I'm still in here on the futures. There you go. Let me cut that trade. Let me cut it. Cool. All right, there you go. I'm out. So I have just cut that trade at minus $400, well, $500 including commissions. And now the reason that I'm not going to let that trade hit full stop It's for the simple fact that, like I said, if this re-breaks back below this level, then this is a fake out, and I think we could drive lower. So to me personally, it makes no sense to let that just hit full stop loss of like $1,000 if I can cut it straight away at like minus, minus 500. If it comes back up, I really would have wanted it cut it there. But it's broken back below, retested, and now pushing higher. So if this reflips bearish, you'll probably see it come all the way back down into these levels. Forex Frank, bro, it's bearish, lol. Well, you wouldn't have been saying that if it went all the way back up. Yes, it's overall bearish, but that doesn't mean you can't get intraday scalps back up. The 30-minute is throwing big signs of rejection. If this 15 does reflip bullish, I'm going to look for a re-entry here, but I want to see more volume from this. So I'm cutting the trade early, and I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for a little bit more. So we cut it at like what? Just call it minus 4 pips, which is nice. Let me just update that. If this 15 starts to reflip bullish and break back above, amazing. I will still look to re-enter, but let's just see. Let me just update this. It's 5 minutes. How long we got? So you got 2 more minutes, because this 30 here could easily still. Sorry, I'm on the hourly. How's this 30 looking? Yeah, 30 minutes respecting that support nicely. Oh, there you go. If anyone is still in this, I might have just got stopped out there. If you can get out of break even, amazing. Get out of break even and wait for it to close back above. There you go. But the reason I have cut it, I still think longs are going to come in. But the reason I've cut it is because the 5 minute closed back below. So if it closes above, then back below, it's more so just low volume. I need to wait for a little bit more volume. But as soon as we get it, we'll be looking to re-enter. Let me just update this here. So we took like minus like 4.5 pips there. Let me just drag this down. If anyone is in this, there's your opportunity to cut at a break even. It's kind of what I wanted to do. Let me see. Confluence of the trade, 30s at support, the daily's flips. We're like 2 by gold. What's the time? 1:15. 17:08. There we go. All right, let's see how it's going to play now. I want to see how this 15 is going to close. If this 15 can come back up and re-break its own high, like it's looking like we're going to, I still think you can push up. If anyone is still in this, I would just be aggressive. Trade or stop below here. Risk like 4 pips. If it does close back above, then you'll probably have a pretty nice entry here. Do you have Bookmap? No, I don't know how to use Bookmap, man. No. I followed your idea of stop loss below the 5 minute low. Learning a lot of these live so much content. Good man, yeah. Keep holding, man. Keep holding. I think this is going to push. My overall bias still stands for this 30 to continue higher. And as soon as we get the closure back above here, I can recoup minus 4 pips in seconds. So as soon as it does close back above, amazing. So there you go. That was a little bit of manipulation there, but also I think more so just low volume. If this 30 re-breaks its own high here, and you guys are doing this, you'll see a very nice drive here. From down there, back up into all the way back up into here is like 20 pips. But this motherfucker played me today. But yeah, as soon as like I say, as soon as we get this 15 in like 4 minutes, I'm gonna look to enter. Amazing, there you go. So 5 minutes close back above. So as long as you hold now back above this level, same as before, you're still good to hold. I should have just had my stop there in hindsight, but I was trailing because there was no bottom wick on this 5, so I thought it was actually gonna flip back bearish. But yeah, overall targets would be to play it back up into here. But if you guys are in this, I would put your stop below the current 15, because if it re-breaks that 15 low, then you don't want to be in. But if this 30 can flip bullish, amazing. As soon as we get that volume, I will re-enter. But I'm not going to re-enter just yet. But yeah, that's the power of keeping your losses small. Like I say, if I had just let that flip bearish and just continued pushing down, that would just be poor risk management. The second that it, re-breaks back below my level, I have to cut my trade straight away. No emotions, no ego, because look, you could easily do something like this. Like this. Breaks back below, retest, and has that big drive down. Obviously, we're never going to know. It's going to close above, back below, then back above, and then keep pushing. We can only react to what we're currently seeing, so... see this 5 minutes stalling. You want to see volume kick in here. The only way this trade isn't going to play out is if you get stuck in low volume. You kind of chop around. So the reason I'm not re-entering just yet. Let me just put this in just in case anyone's in it. So 5 minutes coming back down again. If this 5 can reflip bullish, you may see it drive again, but I personally need to see more. Means come on, bro. Low volume means full margin to make sure you. Yeah, well, I got a revenge trade now, man. I got a revenge trade. So now you're just, in profit, drawdown, profit, drawdown. So for me personally, I would cut it there, break even if you get the chance. Like I say, I'm not going to re-enter until this 15 closes, with some good volume here. And this 30 is about to close in 2 minutes as well. So if this 30 recloses bearish, you're probably just going to see it just play around in this range a little bit more. So there you go. It's coming back down anyway. Hey man, what up man? What up? What up? So there you go. Re-breaking them lows because that 5 had no bottom wick. So now it's coming to re-break. Re-grab them lows. You took that? Yeah, I took that, man. So I got long. Once this broke above, I had a buy stop here, and my original stop was down here. But as soon as that 5 minute closed bearish, I cut it at like here, like minus 4 pips, and then 5 minute closed back above, and now kind of just playing around a little bit. I'm just kind of waiting to see a little bit more volume. Stopped out with 4 pips down, all good. Yeah, good man, that's good management. 4 pips is great. Our losses are never any more than that. And this is the beauty of it. As soon as it recloses back below the level, cut your trade straight away. Don't hold it with any emotions. You can only react. If it had flipped bullish, we would have had amazing entry there. And it still can, who knows. But we need to see volume. And I'm not going to re-enter until then. So this is the last 5 of this 30 as well. So this 5 is going to be very important here. Looks like I just re-grab the lows and completely pushing up. Because let's now re-grab the lows. If this 5 minute breaks higher as well, you still could see a push, but I'm not gonna jump back in just yet. I want to see this 15 close at some good volume. Because currently closing with like a 1 tick body, which is not what we want to see. Oh, we got 1 more second. Look at that 5. So 5 minutes not closing too bad, but that 15 is just closed with literally 0 volume. And the 30 has no real top wick yet. I do still think you'll see this push up to come and grab these 30 highs, but I'm personally not gonna chase it. Let me just delete this now. Let me see where we cut this. We cut this like here, about there. Yeah, the 30's not closed too bad. I'm also just want to see more volume, if anything. At any point we can jump back in, but we're not gonna jump back in for the sake of it just yet. Not yet. But yeah, just 15 still could be nice here. The 30's come back down, grab the previous 30 minute low, grab the lows 1 more time. So if this can now push up and re-grab the highs, amazing. we can grab the daily low. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, that's the plan, man. I think so. If we can grab them lows, then that'd be amazing. So we kind of got that down there now. So it's kind of trapped in between this low and this high. Let me sit down. My knees. I'm getting too old for this. But yeah, the 15 is 15's holding this support nicely. How many pips is this range to re-enter? Yeah, still 20 pip range. Oh, absolutely true, 20 pip range. Let's see if these lows here get rebroken, you may see it come all the way back down into these lows. So let's wait. Let's wait. This is a really strong level on the 5. That's why I'm kind of messing around this so much. But let's see. Let's see. How's this hourly starting to look? Yeah, even the hourly has no top wick yet, which is solid. But even if this hourly, say if this hourly closes, you know, somewhere back around here, I still think you'll get one more drive before then pushing higher, something like this. So you get that initial drive, second, third, and then you could potentially see that push. Because if there was volume, I would be taking this now. But the only reason I'm not entering isn't because the technical, it's purely the volume. Technicals here is looking nice for this to have a continuation higher. But I just want to see more volume. Let's see. You know, you'd have runners all the way back up into like these levels, which is nice, like 30 pip range. But yeah, like I say, that's the reason I keep my losses super small. If I keep my loss at, like, you know, -4 pips, like I said, we can make that back in 1 5-minute candle. We just have to wait for volume. As soon as we get that volume, boom, amazing, we're back in. But let's just wait for it. Let's wait for it to come to us. The markets come to you. Everything's fine. Everyone in YouTube chat's gone quiet because I took a 4 pip loss. It's all part of the fun. We still got like over an hour and a half here. We can make that back in seconds. We just need to see some volume. Lol. YouTube guys lost. I know, man. It's the first loss on YouTube in a very long time, and it was only 4 pips. But yeah, it's the first loss on YouTube in a while, and it's tiny. Still a lost part of the channel. Yeah, good man. Yeah, part of the fun, man. All part of the fun. Bro, but volume in Asia is bad or not? It depends, man. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be slow. You know, sometimes in Asia you can see gold drive like 50 to 60 to 70 pips pretty comfortably. And sometimes it can just range. But it can come at any point, so you just have to be ready for it. And as soon as it comes in, like I say, I'm ready to re-enter this as soon as I see some volume. Other trades have 50 pips stop, like 1-to-1, close at halfway. Yeah, well, exactly, man, exactly. That's what I say. My losses are never more than 15 pips. So sometimes 20, but it's very rare. Like I say, I cut my trade as soon as it doesn't do what I had initially planned out. Which I had this initially planned out as... where's trading view, keep moving these fucking things around. As soon as it closes back above, you get the bottom wick here to then reflip bullish. But it's just unfortunate that we got tagged in with the top wick before then pushing back down. But the second that it doesn't flip bullish, if it closes back below the level, I have to manage my risk. I have to cut it straight away. Otherwise, you know, if I'm trading that break back above this level and it breaks back below and I continue to hold it and this just continue pushing down, I'll be like, well, why the fuck did I hold that trade? You know, it closed back below the level, potential fake out to push lower. So you just have to be managing from that neutral perspective and also keep your losses very small. You know, the only way you're going to stay alive in this game is by doing that. If price doesn't flip how you've had initially planned out, cut the trade and wait. If you learn to keep your losses small, you'll be able to become profitable a lot easier. And that's what I always do. Like I say, you know, our losses. How's this 5 looking? 15's not looking too bad here. I'm just gonna see it. I just want to see its close. So if we look at July. Biggest loss we took in July was 15 pips, and that was only because I got a poor fill. It would have actually been like 9 pips, but there was a lack of volume, so I got filled quite high. And I wanted to cut it as soon as that flipped back bearish, but I didn't get the chance. But the reason that we keep them so small, like here, you know, got like -1, -4, -8. That's not me entering a trade with an 8 pip stop loss. That's me managing my trade as soon as it doesn't do what I have initially planned out. You see here, it breaks above. You know, you leave a double top. You try it on the break of the highs, but as soon as it flips back bearish, cut the trade straight away. No emotions, 0 emotions. You know, what was this? -1 pip. It's basically break even, but I still claim it. There you go, flip bearish. As soon as it comes way back up, cut the trade instantly. Boom, cut it. No hesitation. We'll get back, if not Asia, London. Yeah, absolutely, man. I still think we get some plays in here in Asia. I just want to see a little bit more volume. Because you kind of got, let me see, there's 15 starting to go a bit choppy. It was looking like we're going to get some good volume. Kind of got this 15 resistance here now as well. There's no real top wick on this 30. So, as soon as you come up to kind of grab that, then could be interesting. But like I say, the highest time of volume in Asia is typically that 2 to 3 a.m. London time. So the next hour. So as soon as that comes in, amazing. We can look for something. But all we're waiting for now is some volume and just a little bit more of a breakout here on Goldie. How's this 5 looking? Yeah, 5. See, look at this 5. Looking like we're going to get some nice volume. You know, it grabs the lows, reflips bullish, but then just goes bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, and now creating that wick and pushing down. So you don't want to get stuck in a trade like this. That's like I say, even if you were in these longs, if you get stuck in a trade that goes profit, drawdown, it's painful. You have to cut it straight away and just wait. As soon as the volume comes back in, amazing. You get ready for it and you jump back on it. That's all we're doing here now. We're just waiting for this. How we got? We got about 15 more minutes till this. So 5 more minutes till this 15 is going to close. 15 is currently pushing back down, but it is also just stuck in this little range. Yeah, stuck in a little range for now. So re-grabbing the previous 15-minute low here. 5 minutes probably going to close pretty bearish in a second. You know, the only place I'll consider some shorts if you get the 15 closure back below this level, then amazing. But until that 15 closes back below here, we are just going to wait. Because the 30 is still at this support as well. Starting to push back up. Yeah, this 5 minutes choppy. We need to see some. I say a breakout of probably back above here. I reckon is a safe bet. You get this support, little fake out there. So I think once you get closure back above there, then you could see it higher. And in terms of where would we flip our bias to go short? Probably closure back below there. So breakout anywhere in this range. You know, if you break this level here, you can see almost 20 back up into the highs. And if you break back below, then you know you could just see the daily continue pushing bearish. Let's have a look at the where's the kind of next level if you do get a closure below here. Let's go to the hourly. Let me see. We're going right back here. Right back. Let me go to the 4 hour. Let me do it on the currency chart so we can actually see it. Let me go back. Let's go on the currency chart. Where's the kind of next level if we do get closures? Look at that wick. Huge. So yeah, kind of next level is down here, like that level we had before. So if you do get the breakout there, kind of support that's the support that we're at. Let me just see here. This is messy. So the next level, see, it's a big level right now. So that's the next level, all the way back down there. Where are we? Yeah. So if you break below, but you never know whether we get the volume in Asia. We'll have to see, but you could see it then have another 70 pip drive lower. But I'm not sure if we'll get that volume in Asia just yet without pulling back and grabbing some highs. Maybe in London towards US you might see that. In Asia, I think we need to create more of a false move of the day and come and grab some highs. Like I say, we're not here to trade off what we think, off what I think. We're just gonna wait for a breakout. How long we got? 3 more minutes here, guys. Let's see how this 15 is going to close. Like I say, if we do get closures back above this range, amazing. You know, we may look for some buys. But let's cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, that's the first loss we've taken on. I mean, like I say, it's tiny, but that's the first loss we've taken on YouTube in a very long time. And the session's not over yet. Like I say, make that back in a second, but that's the first 5 pip. 5 pip is basically a 5 pip loss for me, including commissions, but it was technically like around 3.5. But I'll claim it as what I actually took. So 15 is going to close in about 1 minute here. 1 minute. Let's see, is the 15 going to break the support? Is it going to hold this support? Let's see. I think because if we look at this on the 30, this is a pretty big liquidity low. So wait, what the fuck? Where did that just go? Here. If this 30-minute low gets rebroken on gold, then you are probably going to see it drive down, because if this was enough to see it push higher, you'd want to see this low respected. So if this gets broken, this low here, and this one here, then you'll probably see it push down. But if this gets respected, you never know, you still could see it run higher. But we're just going to wait for some 5-minute confirmation. So how many have you done? So since like here, oh, you got down into there. There's like 8, yeah. So there you go. If we didn't manage that trade like we did, we got in from like here. You know, it's sitting in almost double the loss right now. But because we cut the trade early, we manage our position. Now we're just chilling. Now we're just waiting. We're not stressed about price going up and down. We're relaxed, and we're just waiting. Kind of got, you know, if you're going to see a push higher, where could you potentially see grab? So 15 just closed pretty bearish there. You're kind of going to see it probably drive down into these lows now. Yeah, 15 just closed very bearish. So 15 is breaking back below this level, which is pretty big on gold. Pretty big. It's too tight of a range to be able to short it down in some lows. Yeah, it's only 2 pips. Yeah, it's not worth it. Up on wall. In Mexico, man. Very nice, man. Very nice. Good to have you on, Antonio. Good to have you on, man. So there we go. Coming all the way back down into some lows now. See here, this previous 30 lows are getting. Let me just put this on. This is here. There was no top wick on that 15 yet either, which is interesting. But we're re-grabbing them 30 lows now. You're going to see it spike down just a little bit more. It's going to grab them lows a little bit more on gold. Was there anywhere to jump in shorts? Not really, not yet anyway. You didn't kind of grab them highs. Yeah, it's the first close you've had below, so there's not really anywhere to reflip short just yet. There's no real top wick on this 15. If you get, how long we got to this closure? Yeah, 50. So if this 15 had closed like this and then instantly gave us that, then amazing, we could be looking for this run down, but we don't have that just yet. This is now grabbing all of these lows. I'm just trying to see where we can potentially enter this. If this 30 closes like this, then amazing. Then you can still see the 30 come up, and then you can see that drive lower. But until that 30 closes below, we're just gonna wait. Wait for that closure. You know it, man. You know it. You must know. So grabbing these lows here. Let's see on Goldie. We're breaking out of this little range. Like this. There's no top wick on this 15, so I need to see this 15 and 30. Ideally the 30 close nice and bearish like this, then you get the quick little top wick and an amazing drive it lower. So let's just watch this 15 high here. But yeah, this is, look, so this was the original trade here. Reacting off the 15, bouncing off that support nicely. So original stop was there. So, there you go. If you didn't manage your position the way that we did, you would have just hit full stop there. If you would just keep trailing and like bringing your loss down for no reason, you're just like, you've almost tripled the loss. Whereas we cut it here instantly. Second that price doesn't continue that bullish push, cut the trade straight away, and then you just wait. So very good management there. Very, very good management. Now, in order for me to ride this short, let's have a look at this daily now. So this daily's starting to flip bearish now, which is kind of what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, look at that daily now. So daily's created that big top wick, and now closing bearish, re-grabbing yesterday's lows. Let's just wait, probably wait for this. How long have we got? 10 more minutes. Yeah, let's probably just wait for this hourly. Don't think where I'm from there's many. Come on, Goldie. Are you going to close back above? Are you going to break this little range? What are you going to do here? All right, boys, got to go now. Be safe. Enjoy, Antonio, man. Talk to you soon, man. Enjoy Mexico. What time is it in Mexico? $6:50 PM. That's quite nice trading times. So the 5 minute has a 5 minute just closed. So 5 minutes just closed, but it's still finding some support. This 15 is looking pretty steep though. And if we get this 15 and 30 closure, look at this hourly now. So now this hourly, has gone from looking like we were respecting these lows to all of a sudden closing very bearish. So if this closes like this, then amazing. Let's follow that momentum. But this is the first breakout that we've had, so now we can only react to sells. Only once you break that support can you start reacting to sells. How's this 5 minutes? Closing us. Oh, look at that push. How many pips? That's 7 pips. Look at that 15. Closing strong here. This is what we want to see. I think we're going to get a pretty nice 30 closure here, which is good. We get a nice strong 30 close here. See some 5-minute highs get grabbed. Amazing. We could be riding this puppy down. This 30 is looking real nice. Five minutes is wicked at the lows, yeah. Because this is the last 5. No, sorry, you got 2 more 5s. Then we're gonna get this hourly close as well. But as long as this 30 closes below here, with a nice body, we can be following that down. We're coming into almost our highest volume window in the next 8 minutes. So it's gonna be interesting to see if this is gonna continue or if it can completely flip back up. This 30 is gonna be very important here for us. 30 is looking pretty steep here. 30 and hourly. Look at that hourly. Still think at some point today you're going to see this swing back up and retest some bigger levels because the daily's at such a big support. Is the 5 minute going to re-break the lows? How long have we got? 2 minutes. Right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to the toilet. How's she looking? Oh, look at that 5. This is what we're talking about. Look at that. Look at that 5. Completely wicking out that support and trying to close bullish. That's huge. There's no, like I said, there's no top wick on this 15 yet. It's the reason I'm not riding these shorts. This 15 has no top wick. The same as these 30s. These 30s had no top wick either. That's what I was kind of trying to buy into. Which, you know, isn't off the cards. I recommend using it all. How long have we got? We got 5 minutes. Alright guys, I'm gonna grab another coffee and then we're gonna sit around for another hour and see if we can get another trade. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 15 wick. Is this 15 going to completely close back above? Eight straight daily drop. Yeah, more than 6 straight. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Where's that? Is that here? Yeah, gold post. That's huge. This is why I don't think that's going to be lived for much longer. Yeah, that's the thing. Like gold on how do I get out of this shit? Yeah, that's huge. Oh, look at that 15 now. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If this closes back above, and this 30 doesn't actually break the support, this is going to be huge. It's that 15 high is there. Look at that 15. Yeah, that's the thing. Like on gold on the daily, let's have a look. Yeah, see on the daily, like the daily has grabbed no highs for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 days we haven't grabbed any highs. And that's what we always see, you know, before gold's going to have another continuation back down, you're always going to see it come and grab some daily highs or lows before having that move. So I do think some daily highs are going to get spiked out soon, but we're not here to trade off what I think. We're just going to react to what we see. But yeah, the dailies are big support. Look at that. See, look at that 15 now, completely flipping bullish and failing to break below this low. So is this going to be one other big stop hunt? Is this 30 going to finally break the support? Ooh, it does not look unlikely. So anyone trying to jump in these shorts is getting squeezed out here. The reason I'm not taking shorts is because I don't believe this is a true push. And the 30 hasn't closed below. The only way I can jump in shorts is, like I say, if this 30 closes below this level, amazing, we can ride this down. But look at that 30 wick now. So anyone who got FOMO there with jumping in them shorts, you know, you're now getting squeezed out minus 12 pips. This is why we wait. We wait. If we close back above, you still could see these highs get grabbed. But like I say, I think we still have to wait for a little bit more. Just to be safe. We've still got like 26 pips to play with on the day, so... yeah, that original trade, if we didn't manage as well as we did, would have ended up hitting full stop. So that was beautiful. You know, even if you had your stops way down here, you went to set and draw and have like almost 18 pips to hope to get out of break even. You don't trade off hope, you trade off what you see. Oh, look at that 15. Look at that, completely reflipping bullish there. That's huge. Still got this 30 high. Look at that. This is that last 5 minute of the hourly. Look at that. Huge wick. This is massive on gold. This is very big. Well, it stops me below the previous 5 low. Another 10 pips. Drive up into there, 20. Let's see. Could have re-entry soon. See how it's going to close in 14 seconds. 30 now has the top wick. You still got these 30 highs up here though. See how this 5 is going to open. Look at that, completely reversing higher. So 5 minutes instantly pushed up. You need to see us push down first. Let's see. He's going to push down a little bit more, Goldie. Right, what would stops be now? So stops would be what? You have it below the low, minus 10. Yeah, not bad. So we get some more volume here. This is good. This is what we want to see. We're having that push lower now. If it comes back up to re-break its own high, 30's come back down to retest this level. I still I think I just need to see maybe a closure back above this level that we were talking about because it's so strong. It's a very strong level. Very strong level. But if this 5 minute can come back up and re-break its own high, then you can have stops below this current 5. So if you take, you know, on the flip of the body like that, you can have stops at like maybe 7 pips if it breaks a new low for like a, you know, potential 20 runner. But let's see. I think I just need to see this actually close above this level that we've been talking about because it's so strong. But we're finally getting some volume. We're coming into, you know, our preferred time window. Hourly has just closed. I'm trying to do it here on the futures. Actually, let's have a look at the look different now on the currency. So the hourly, you know, is closing bearish. It's still closed bearish, but you know, it's wicked out all of these lows. I still think I need to see a little bit more here. A little bit more. But we're starting to see some volume. You start to see some retail traps on some trend lines soon as well. And you want to try and jump in shorts of this third touch of trend line, gonna have some stops above here or something. And if this candle can flip bullish, you know, amazing, we could see a buy. But if this just continues to close bearish, then that's fine. We won't take a trade just yet. That's what she said. Look at that 5. Look at that 5. Pushing straight back down. This is why we wait. Oh, look at that. Pushing straight back down. That's the reason we ain't jumping in this just yet. Look at that push. Seeing some wild price action this morning. Look at that volume. Not even really liquidating any highs. Look at that. Boom. All the way back down. Are you waiting for a candle to close bullish with white? Yeah, because it's overall bearish. I want to see it close, you know, back above here to take it back up into highs. But see, like here in the 15, 15's just kind of trapped in this little range. So I'm not really looking to take too much in this range. If the 30 had closed below this level, amazing. I can look for some shorts, but I'm just kind of waiting for that. I was hoping it was going to happen here so we can take it down. But there's nothing just yet. 15's closed bearish and then reflip bullish, and now kind of pushing back lower. So you're just seeing it like a bit of manipulation and just kind of pushing sideways. So we're just kind of waiting for a breakout in any direction. Honestly, if this 30 closed below, we could be riding this short, but it hasn't closed below yet. I have to wait for it to close below. And if you look at the hourly, I don't think the hourly had a... Yeah, so this hourly high didn't have a top wick. So I just need to see a closure. Like I say, a closure in any direction. I don't really care. And I can look to take this. But this is that level where we've been reacting off a lot. A lot. Yeah, see the 15 still, like if you just drag it down to here, like all of this, so we just kind of do it as more of a zone. Kind of just trapped, you know, 15 is kind of trapped in here. And it's also got this resistance here as well, so it's just kind of stuck in a little bit of an untradeable range for the time being. But our 5 minute was nice. Previous 5 was nice. So this 5 minute is going to close in 8 seconds. It's not going to close below the previous just yet. Or is it? There you go. Yeah, it is. So 5 minute again has had another fake out, so you can probably see it drive lower. But I don't think I'm not going to chase this. Like I said, we can re-enter this at any second. I just need to see a breakout. I want to see a breakout. I would have loved if that previous 30 had actually closed below. It's going down. Yeah, it's trying to, man. It's trying to. It's messing around this support a lot. It's because that's such a big daily level. Okay, I'll scratch it out. What OS am I using? Well, I'm on my Mac here, so let me see. So to do Ninja Trader, you have to run Parallels. But you know, I can get TradingView, Tradeovate, all just on a web browser. But to run Ninja Trader, you need Parallels. How do I see what operating system I'm on? I have no idea. I'm on Mac OS Ventura. Do you only trade Asia? No, I only trade Asia twice a week. We mainly trade London. London's kind of like our best session to trade, but we trade Asia twice a week. Ninja's web trade on browsers? Really? I couldn't get Ninja Trade on. Well, I mean, I can't even get my personal set up yet. I've been going back and forth with Ninja Trader. Oh man, so many times. It's crazy. So many times. How long has it been since I've been trying to set up Ninja? It's been almost a month. It's crazy. Yeah, since the very first start of August. Yeah, since before August I've been trying to set up Ninja Trader. If it takes any longer, I'm just gonna go elsewhere. I'm liking gold buy stop below loss previous. I think the safest bet is just to wait for a breakout. Because this 15, look at this. So you got kind of 15 support there, and now you kind of got this 15 resistance there, which we've been respecting a lot. So I think we have to see the 15 reclose bullish to push higher. Otherwise, this 30 could just continue to close bearish. As soon as we do get, even a bearish 15 close, amazing. I'll look for some shorts. But based off the way that previous 30 is closed, all the way back above there in the last 5 minutes, gives me no reason to short just yet. No reason to do anything just yet, which is fine. We're just gonna wait. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Ninja Trader has arrived. Web. Oh yeah, nice. Well, if I could get set up, I'd be able to fucking finally start using this. Honestly, the amount of times I have had to go back and forth has been crazy. I never had such difficulty just setting up a futures personal account. Come on, Goldie. Break the lows, break the highs. I don't really care. What's the problem with Ninja Trader? No idea, man. I've literally I've emailed them so many times, and every time I go to upload documents, it doesn't work. And I've been emailing them, and they said they're getting it set up, and it's like this has literally been going on for almost over a month. And I've literally been pestering is there any updates and what they've been saying. Following up with our accounts team to get an idea of what the process is, compliance review. It's been an absolute ball ache, honestly. If it takes any longer, I will consider just not using them completely. Like I said, he said to me yesterday, it looks like some documents you sent may not have been accepted. But it's like, no one had told me that for over a week. I had to email again saying look, is the account set up? So I was like, well, he didn't, and he's like, please contact me directly with any other questions. It's like, no, not any other questions. What do you need from me? I'm trying to give you everything you need. It's been an absolute ball ache. Tell them about your YouTube. Yeah, I might have to. But Ninja Trader is good. I know quite a few people who use Ninja Trader, but I don't know why. For me, setting up has been fucking crazy. Monument has gold for you today. Choppy for now, man. Choppy for now. But we'll see. We're just waiting for a little bit more. I took a little 4 pip. A little loss before. I'm just waiting to recoup as soon as I get some volume here, man. Hope you had a nice morning. Yeah, it's good. Thank you, man. Hope you had a good morning too. Upload documents. I do remember doing that. Just subscribing. Yeah, I've had to do proof of address, which is fine. Passport again, which is fine, and utility bills again, which is fine. And still, something's still ongoing. It's crazy. I haven't had to upload documents yet. Really? Are you guys talking about live accounts as well? Because I've been asked like 3 times to upload documents, and I'm still getting asked. I had an email probably yesterday saying to upload more documents. Where was this? Yeah, this was on Monday. Please log in and upload. Once the documents are uploaded, approved, you'll be able to fund your account and start trading. Yeah, so it's asking me to upload more documents. And when I click the link to upload, it just takes me back to the same page every time. It's so annoying. Yeah, live account. Yeah, weird. I'm registering as an individual, man. Individual, not under a business. maybe I don't know why I'm having such a fucking pain in the ass to set up. I honestly have never had such difficulty setting up a broker, and that's what I've said to them. If it's not sorted soon, I'm just going to go elsewhere. I've honestly never had such difficulty to set up a personal futures account before, because I want to get my personal back up and running, because I have it out of my FX account because I'm not trading FX anymore. It's just sitting there. Because of Apex Quick and Easy. Yeah, so with Apex and Top Step, it'll be almost instant, but it's because I'm trying to set up personal. But still, even set up personal, I haven't had to go back and forth this many times. 5 minute on gold's pushing down here, no top wick. Demo doesn't take time. Yeah, demo's usually quicker than that, man. Just trying to get a demo account set up, and they're not letting me set up a demo account. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Because I've been trading on Top Step now for like almost 2 months. And Top Step's great, don't get me wrong, I love Top Step, but personal will always be my go-to. Do you use something like TradeZella for gelling? No, I haven't actually, but I've seen TradeZella pop up a lot recently, which I would like to use. I'm gonna sell. Yeah, me too in a second. As soon as this 15 closes like this, we're finally gonna get that 15 closure for the first time since we've jumped on this morning, and then amazing, we can look to ride this down. There's no top wick on this current 5 though, which is slightly sketchy, but if the 15 closes below, then that's fine, because that's already a bottom wick there. But this is the first breakout we're seeing all morning, and we're finally getting some good volume here. Like I say, we once we come into that 2 AM London time, maybe we just start jumping on now, I don't know. We've already seen, you know, like a nice 22 tick candle there. It's like a $2,000 short trade, which is beautiful. So we got 1 more minute here. As long as this 5 closes like this, the plan is we look for a quick top wick without grabbing the lows, and amazing, we can ride this down. What lot size do you do? I'm trading contracts mode, so I'm trading typically 10 contracts. So on futures, 10 contracts on gold, you catch 10, 20 tick / pip move, 1,000 to 2,000. So I cut that trade before at like minus 4.5 pips. So it was a $450 loss plus $50 in commissions. Oh man, look at this 5. Please close below here, Goldie. Please. Give me a closure. But yeah, I don't recommend anyone to jump straight into 10 contracts. It's taken me quite a long time to be able to scale up that high. But yeah, that's what I'm running with. And yeah, you want to trade that size if you can keep your losses small. If your losses still average, you know, around 25, 30, which is totally fine, then you don't want to be trading too big of size just yet. The reason I'm trading 10 contracts is because I know my losses are never really going to be any more than 15 to max 20, which is also rare. 5 minutes, just close all the way back above that support. Oh my days, Goldie. Oh my days. Would like to see you on Rizdom's podcast. Let him know, man. Drop him a little message. I spoke to Riz a few times. Obviously, it's difficult me being here in Australia. Yeah, drop him a little message, man. Let him know. I've never really done a podcast before. Not really my scene, but you know, if it was with Riz, I would probably do it. Look at this. So this 5. Look how key this level is here that we got. The bodies have closed right on this now, completely pushing higher. So we had no closure below, so we can't jump in shorts yet. And look at this. This 30 is also all of a sudden about to close back above here. So like I say, if you start chasing shorts before closures, again, you already sit back into minus 17 pip draw now. If I had the closure below here, amazing, I could be looking for some sells. But still, got no closures. We're just squeezing out. I still think this is going to have a big push, but like I say, we're not here to trade off what I think. I need to see a breakout in order for us to be able to take that. But for me personally, the more we tease around this trend line, the more retail traders are going to be trying to jump in shorts, and the more manipulation you're going to see higher, which is kind of the whole reason that we're trying to jump in longs from earlier on. I just want to see that actually close. AUD unit, yeah, big AUD news. I'm just watching the Australian futures here. We'll keep a little eye on it. See if it brings in some volume all round. Do we have any other news today? Like any US news later on? Let's have a look. Yeah, unemployment claims today in the US dollar. Big news. Big news today, which is good. This is what we want to see. So today could actually be a pretty active day later on. Like I say, we still got time for a trade here in Asia. We're just waiting. As soon as this 5-minute closes. Yeah, late snipe USD. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty important day for the US dollar and the Australian dollar in what 13 minutes as well. So gold's having a little reaction of this resistance, but I personally think you're going to see a spike higher. I think this is a typical, retail trade breaks, retest, go short, and I think you're going to see it push higher. What time is the US news? Brisbane time, it's at 10:30 p.m. New York time, that'll be around 8:30 a.m. London, I think it's maybe around like 12, 1. Yeah, 10:30 p.m. Sydney time, yeah. Sir. What do we reckon? Do you reckon this 30 is going to close back above this level, or do we reckon we're going to actually close below? What do we reckon? Because I have no idea. It's looking like we're going to close back above. But these wicks are crazy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm still looking for buys. I just want to see some closures. Like I say, I'll look for buys or I'll look for sells. I don't really care which we look for. I just want to see price actually close. But the fact that this 30-minute high still has no top wick, I think you're going to see these 30 highs get grabbed. And you can imagine, like I'm saying right now, any retail traders who are looking at this trend line are going to be looking to do something like this. Looking for this huge play back down. What are your long-term goal trading? Are you aiming for 6 to 7 figure funding? Now, I'm also trying to do that. I'm trying to do it personal, man. I'm trying to grow personal as much as possible. I want to get personal to a point of having, 10k days and scaling up my contract size to, currently sitting at 10 to, at one point, hopefully 100. Not going to come in the next year or 2 years, but at some point, yeah, I want to be scaling my trading to trading 100 contracts. But it will take me a while to get there because I can't just you don't just go from trading like one contract to 10 and then 10 to 100. I have to get to a point of which I'm almost at with 10, where like trading 10 contracts doesn't really affect me emotionally whatsoever. Like I say there, like I if I was trading this position, 100 contracts, I'd probably be shitting myself a little bit more. But when I'm trading 10 contracts, I'm still managing as if I'm like just trading the markets and not really thinking about the money. But if I was to jump into 10 contracts right now, I know I wouldn't be ready. So I'll get a little bit more comfortable trading 10. And then I'll either jump to 15 or jump to 20 and trade that for like 6 months to a year. And then, 20 to 30. And then before you know it, you're at 50. Get comfortable emotionally with trading that size. And then, yeah, just keep scaling. We're working our way up to a 6-figure week. 6-figure week and a 6-figure month. That's where we're working towards. But yeah. The levels that we can get to in this game is literally endless. So we're going to take it as far as we can. I know a guy who trades in the Gold Coast, Cam Mitchell. He trades like 10 contracts We trade very different styles, but it's just incredible to see someone be able to trade 10 contracts and be able to emotionally manage it as if it's nothing. That's the goal that you want to get to. So if you guys are just starting out in futures, you know, just stick to one contract until you get comfortable with that. And once you do get comfortable with that, you know, it's just scaling, comfortable and consistent, and from that point on, you know, it's just scalable. That's why for me at the moment, like the best thing that's kind of happening for us right now is just keeping our losses so small. Because I keep my losses so small, in terms of a dollar amount, it's never huge risk. Even trading like 10 contracts, like my biggest loss in July was like 1,500, which for 10 contracts is amazing. Like minus 300, minus 100, minus 400, and then our wins are like, you know, 2,000, you know, 1,500. There's a $3,000 trade, so yeah. That's it. Go get the psychology right. Yeah, that's all it is, man. It's just psychology. To take it to the next level, it's just a psychology barrier. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Yeah, get to a point of trading 10. You know, make 10 pips on gold. $1,000 trade. Come on, man. I'm gonna watch Goldie for like this 30-minute close. If we don't get some volume in this next 30-minute, I'm probably just gonna leave Asia and just wait for London. But let's just see. It's 30's closed, sorry, 15's closed back above, retesting now, pushing lower. The 5-minute still hasn't closed below this support though. As soon as this 5-minute does, you know, amazing. I can look for a sell. But I have to see this 5-minute close below this support because it's respecting it so well that I have to see them closures. And as soon as we do get the closures, amazing, we'll be in straight away. 30 is looking like it's gonna close below, but like we've seen, it can change at any point. But yeah, I don't like the fact that this trend line's sitting above here, because to me this is a retail trap. All of this here is a retail trap to try and jump in shorts. So you have to be very careful of this. Whether it gets grabbed in Asia, we'll have to see. It may get grabbed in London. You know, you could see by the time London finishes, you may see gold way back up at like 18.95 on the currency chart. But we're not here to catch a falling knife. We're just simply waiting for these closures to break above. You know, even if you close back above, you know, maybe this support, we're grabbing the previous 5-minute low. If this candle reflects bullish. This is the last 5, no, so this is the second last 5 of the 15, so you can have stops at like 10 pips for this to drive up, but I'm not chasing it just yet. So where was our 5-minute support? So it was here, so we're still respecting it, but this is the beauty of waiting for closures. You know, as soon as you get the closure, amazing, you take the trade, but until you get the closure, you just do nothing. So you're not chasing the markets, you're not taking losses. You're just staying patient and waiting for breakouts. So 5-minute again. Unfortunately, hasn't broken out just yet, which is fine. We got 5 more minutes to this 15 closes. This 15 is going to be key for us. If this 15 closes with good volume, amazing, we'll stay on and we'll look for that continuation. If it just closes doji, I'll wait for London. So this current 5-minute on gold is the decider of what we do for the next half an hour. I have a dumb question. If everyone wins on trading, who loses? Oh, not everyone wins. No, very, very few people win in trading. So I just took that 4-pip loss there, and someone just made 4 pips there. So someone, I lost that $400, and someone made it. But no, about what, 95% of retail traders fail? Only about 5% actually become consistently profitable. I do think that statistic's a bit bullshit though, because it's hard to actually judge that who actually, you know, trade for longer than like, you know, a year. Most traders trade for a month, take a few losses, and then just quit. And that's the reason the statistic's so high. Or they put $500 into account, blow it, and then quit trading and think trading is a scam. But no. Certainly not everyone wins. Even all these social media gurus don't even consistently make money. You see a lot of Instagram traders disappear at some point. You see traders come, you see traders go. Oh, look at that 30. Looking like we're going to get a nice closure here. A bit generic. Yeah, it's very generic, man. It's very, very generic. It's literally based off people who will put like $100 into account, lose it, and then they'll be part of that 95%. But anyway, it's still very, very hard to become a full-time consistently profitable trader. It just takes time as well. Most people give up after like even 2 years, even 3 years. If people aren't consistent by 3 years, they give up. Do you think AI would take day traders out of the game? No, I don't think it would take them out of the game. You would definitely have to adapt. But you always have to adapt in the markets, whatever kind of comes into it. But no. What a wick. Yeah, it's insane, man. It's crazy. Where's the futures chart so different here? So the futures has a big wick here. But on the currency, it's still a big body. So this is the real price of gold. This is the price of gold that Oanda's given me. If we get closure like this in 1 minute, then amazing. This is going to be this 30 close as well. This 30 is actually finally starting to break. Yeah, you got that Australian dollar news in about 2 minutes as well. 2 minutes here. You can see if the Australia is going to boom. It's looking like the Australian dollar may have a push. $40 seconds here. This is finally, look at this, we're finally going to get a breakout here. Hallelujah. 15, so we can see this just push up a little bit. See, just wait for this 30 closure. If this closes nice and bearish in 30 seconds here, this is good. This is what we want to see. Look at the wick on that futures chart. Very, very different to this currency chart. Very different. Alright, 5 seconds to this Australian news is going to come out. Let's just watch what the Australian dollar futures do here. We're going to push up or push down. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, Australian dollars pushing. Grab them highs, flip lower. Alright, gold's had a nice breakout. So if we can now get a top wick on gold, we can look to short this. 15 on the futures looking very different though. Look at that push on the Australian dollar futures. How's that news just come out? Australia July jobs minus 14.6 versus plus 15,000 expected. Oh, huge. Alright, come on Goldie, give us a little top wick so we can consider short. So 30 has finally, for the first time since we've jumped on, broken out of this little range. 5 minutes pushing up here. These future shots, currency chart, are very out of sync. No bottom wick on the currency chart. Yeah, it just created one there. Look at that. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. So what do we want to see now? So the 30's finally closed below. It's found some support, but you're probably going to see it come and grab the 30 lows before that. 5 minute could push up a little bit more, but it's already pushed down. So you would have wanted to see an instant top wick before selling this, but it's already created a bottom wick. So how does 30, because 30s on the current chart is probably going to be much more bearish. Wait, what? Oh man, fuck, I typed in 39. I was like, why is this chart so different? Yeah, so 30 there on the currency chart is going to be very, very bearish. So it's finally broken out of all of this range. If this closes doji and a wick, yeah, so if we get this close, and then if you can get the next 5, I just don't like the lack of commitment. You get that the top wick, and then you can potentially see it flip out there. Potentially. This is what I'm not really liking too much today on gold. The way that we're closing bearish, and each time we're closing either bullish or bearish, it's just getting completely retraced. But let's just see how this 5 can close in 2 minutes. The 15, 30 have all closed nice and bearish. If we close doji here, I may just wait for London, because I don't like the lack of commitment. But let's just see. We kind of want to see this, like, maybe close like this. The next 15 would have to instantly push up, and then you can look for the play out of that. Look at the Australian dollar futures having a big push down there. Australian dollar's so weak at the moment. I took it on the 13. Yeah, this one here. That's what I kind of been looking to play it into, man. 4 hour. Yeah, about 3 hour. Let's just see, 50 seconds. So currently retesting this little level here. If it closes bullish like this, I'm probably just gonna let Asia chill. And I'll recap that trade that we took. Where was it? That we took here. Probably later on today as well. I'll recap that little loss and show you why I cut it as quick as I did and didn't let it hit full stop loss. And there are reasons behind it, because I think it's important. 20 seconds here. It's looking like it's going to close doji again after some nice bearish momentum straight into a doji candle. Yeah, it's closing back bullish. Alright, Zoom guys, I will let you guys go and we'll jump back on for London. I'm not interested in trying to trade this. You know, we had a nice push down. Doji is probably just going to continue to range. So there's not a whole heap of volume, which is fine. We're just going to wait for London. So Zoom guys will come back on again in around 5 hours and see what the London Open's saying. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Alright. YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. I'm just going to take the little loss there on gold, the little $400 loss. Just for the simple fact that price is closing nice and bearish and I just got into doji, so I don't really want to force too much. There's not a whole heap of volume in Asia today, which is fine. I'm not here to force anything, so I'm just going to wait now for London. But yeah, we'll be back on stream tomorrow for the London session if you guys want to tune in. 7 AM London time on Friday. If you guys did enjoy the stream, remember drop a little like, subscribe, and I'll recap this trade later on. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.